Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about real estate books that you can read. I personally hate reading, but I know, for me to do my job, how to learn sales, I have to read and pick up other people's brain. So I have a little trick. I use all my commute time to read Audible. So what I do is I will download all the books and I will put it on the Bluetooth and listen it in my car. So number one, the number one book that I recommend to people that first started real estate, I will say Fredrik Eklund, The Sale, and that is actually the book that I read the first day when I got my license. I went to Harrisburg. It's 2 hours drive and I downloaded it on my phone. I started listening to it. It's very easy understanding. It doesn't have a lot of terms and it's very funny. Fredrik is a very funny person. He is obviously really successful. If you watch the Bravo $1 Million Listing, you know who I'm talking about. And the second book that I recommend, I did not know this book until later. I started to listen to Bigger Pockets podcast. So they were recommending this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. It's a little bit more in depth of teaching you the way to think, and instead of one of his famous saying was, instead of doubting yourself and tell yourself no, try to figure out a way how you were able to do it. So there are lots of good stuff in that book. And the third book that I recommend people to read is Unshakable by Tony Robbins. And this book is very different. It doesn't have a lot of real estate related, but it teaches you how to organize your finances. So it talked a lot about stocks, mutual fund, index fund, and I actually have to read it like twice because I didn't really understand the first time. It would just speed, it just go through with the car driving. So I had to constantly listening to it and then try to understand. So that's the third book I recommend to you guys to read. And obviously I think any agent needs to read this book by Gary Keller, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. It's a very organized book. It has steps by steps of how to teach you how to generate leads and everything. That's a good book to read. And the last one, last but not least, obviously I have so much more here. It's by Grand Cardone, The 10 Extra Rule. I love that book. It's like he thinks everybody, in order to achieve your goal, you need to use massive action. And it goes in depth with how you're supposed to do it. Grand Cardone owns a very successful business and he does lots of sales, and how is he able to generate those leads and persuade people, and he taught you through this book. So yeah, that's it guys. That's the 5 books that I will recommend new agent to read. Those are the books that I read. If you have any new books that you think I should read, please comment below or send me a message. I'll be very appreciative of your suggestion. And that's it. So thank you so much guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Have a great week, or should I say weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.